Testing. Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Fancy planes. Testing. Are we live?
Jet 454, Lancaster ground, cleared to India, November Tango Airport via Victor 457, Echo Mike India, Golf Victor.
Looks
Echo,
like we're live.
Arrow intersection.
Hey, my mic's working.
Seabury
Good
1,
deal.
arrival. Now departure.
Hi, Ray Rodriguez. Hello.
Flight level 340, 10 minutes after. Departure frequency is 126.45.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Whoever's out there. This is Scott from Fancy Planes. Decided to do a surprise stream here in my backyard just to test things out. And something's flying over me already that I missed. So we got Austrian Airlines 767 flying over me. And another one somewhere. Alright, I'll be ready for the next one. So I just want to test things out. We're in my yard. We're actually under the approach to Dulles International Airport in Virginia, DC. So sorry about that, my mic fell off. Can you hear me all right? All right, so we're under the approach. Hi, Betsy. We're under the approach to Dulles. Hopefully we'll be able to see some of these planes flying over. Can you hear me all right, Betsy? It was working, but it fell off. I just put it back on. So we just had a couple of heavies fly over us. Well, one heavy. And it looks like it's working. So I just need to be able to spot these planes when they fly over, which is not easy, but we're going to try it. So I just want to test things here for when we do our next stream, since we had some issues yesterday. All right, we got United. Should be flying over right now. There it is. All right, I just missed that one. See if I can get it on the back side. That's not going to work. Well, there's the sun. Right, the back side's going to be in the sun, so. All right, let's see what's next.
656 Whiskey left on Golf ground 20. Golf ground 20, 656.
All right, we have ETA A330. Should be over us in a few minutes. Going into Dulles. I know what I need to do here. Let's try that. All right. It's a little windy here. Hopefully you can't hear the wind noise too much. I have my laptop secured. If you're with me yesterday, you heard that my laptop fell off the table because of the wind. So we're watching for this ETA A330. Should be over in a couple minutes. Again, Thanks everyone for joining us. This is Pensy Plains. My name is Scott. I'm in my backyard near Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Trying to spot some overhead heavies here flying into Dulles. Also, we get the arrivals from the west into Philly fly just north of us, so we can see them sometimes. Usually, they're actually a little closer. They're not right over us, but they're lower. And you never know what might be taking off from Lancaster Airport. So we actually have a United A319 going into Austin. It's just about over us, but it's really high. We won't be able to see out of there. I can see it with my eyes. There it is. That's the A319 going to Austin. That's about all I can give you. I just caught it. That one's up there around 32,000 feet. And next one should be a little lower. All right, this should be Utah. They're right now they're at 18,000. It should be down to like 16 by the time it gets here. Try to find it for you. Last time we did this, we had an A380 and a 747 flyer at the end of the show. I don't know if they're due anytime soon, but so these planes are basically flying over Lancaster Airport, and then they come over us. It's crooked. All right. I get to try out my new remote zoom switch and test my audio. Hoping to get down to Baltimore in the next couple of days. I'm thinking it might be Thursday now. I was thinking Wednesday, but I think the weather's going to be better on Thursday. It's actually kind of cold and windy here right now. All right, let's see where that is. Should be able to see it momentarily. Just adjusting my tripod a little bit. Make it a little easier to point the camera up. It's coming over the airport right now. I'm making a slight right turn. I should be able to see. There it is. It's up there somewhere. All right. There it is. That's the A330 from Ita, coming in from Rome. It's not quite directly over us, they usually are. Probably blew a little off course with all this wind. All right. Well, hopefully you can see that. All right. So that was Ita. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Oh, that wasn't Ita. That was JetBlue. I got the wrong plane. And I don't know if I can get. That was a JetBlue plane that was higher. I thought it looked pretty high. Let's see if I can get this after it passes the sun. There's the sun. Yeah, it's a little further north than they usually are. I should have known better. There it goes right there. That's Ita A330. You can see it behind the trees. All right. I spotted the wrong plane. The one you actually saw the first time was a JetBlue. That was a JetBlue A321 from JFK to San Francisco. And the second one was ETA, the one I was looking for, the A330 from Rome going into Dulles. All right, a couple small planes out there. Might see that one. Got a Diamond Star flying over Lancaster Airport. It should keep going. It's only 3,400 feet. And we got another one out there, 5,700 feet, a Beach Bonanza. Just small aircraft, but we might be able to see them. We also have an A330, Delta A330 going from JFK to LAX. It's going to fly a little south of us. So if we're lucky, we get some. They have some contrails and they're easy to spot. Well, there's something. That's probably it. That's probably Delta. All right. There we are. I think that's a Delta A330 on its way from JFK to LAX. Pretty cool when they got those bright contrails. That's an Airbus A330. Probably up around 30,000 feet. I didn't look. See it here for a while. I think that looks really cool. I don't know about anybody else. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Thanks for joining us. Let us know where you're watching from. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Click the notification bell.
0, fly runway heading runway 26, clear for takeoff.
I think I'm listening to Lancaster Tower just for the heck of it. I think that's what that was supposed to be. I don't recognize the voice. So we got a pretty good view of that A330 way up there, thanks to the contrails. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. And it's too high now. I can't go straight up with the camera, but got a pretty good look at that. Let me know what you think. And we got a couple small planes should be coming over us. One to our north. That's the Beach Bonanza. See if I can find that one. Over here. There it is. I can see it with my eye. The hard part is finding it on camera. It's behind the tree now.
We're 56860, contact Harrisburg. Have a good day.
Over there somewhere. There it is. Alright, I gotta move stuff around here. I hear something big flying over us too. I guess that's still that Delta. Alright. So we've got that Diamond Star. It's going to be east of us. Might get a look at that. And then there's another one. There's a Piper Cherokee coming over this way from Lancaster Airport. Still hearing that Delta plane. That A330. It's very loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but looks like there's a jet over at Lancaster Airport that's getting ready to take off too. Alright, we should have one flying over here to our southeast. I don't know if it's going to be close enough to see. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's higher than I thought. Maybe that's something else. I'm not sure. Got some contrails over there. There it is. I don't think that's the one I was looking for. Check that out. Look and see what that is in a minute. I don't think that's the small plane I was looking for. We have a lot of aircraft flying over us, so I have the paid subscription for Flight Radar, so I did a history for one day, 24-hour period a while back, and I counted like 240 planes that flew over our house in 24 hours. Of course, most of them were between like 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. I think that looks pretty cool too. Going behind the tree. Get some interesting stuff flying over us going into Dallas. And we get some of these military planes doing touch and goes at Harrisburg. I'll fly over the house. I had a KC-46 fly over last week. I'm actually in the process of posting that video. All right, I hear one. All right, so this Piper Cherokee Warrior is flying north of us. Let's see if I can get that one. Should be flying from our right to our left. Just took off at Lancaster Airport, where we were yesterday. We had some audio issues. There it is.
Lancaster, 926 Charlie Romeo, that's Heedle.
Track 6 Charlie Romeo, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, 926 Charlie Romeo. And we got a wind check for 6 Charlie Romeo.
Here's somewhere.
Winds at 320 at 12, gusting 19er.
Thank you.
It's behind the tree now. There it is. I think it's right there. Thought it was there. Alright, I can't see it anymore. I missed that one.
8 mile right base, 26.
Hit at 372, Lancaster Tower, good afternoon, report a 3 mile flight on runway 26.
We'll report 3 miles, runway 26, at 372.
Second. Alright. Got a UPS plane flying into Philly. We should be able to catch that one. There's UPS on their approach from the west into Philly. I'll try to catch it on the other side of the house there. It's not my house. Might be able to see it over here before it goes behind the tree. I haven't seen it. It's probably too far away. Hopefully you saw it though before it went behind the house. That was a UPS 767 from Ontario, California. There's one landing in Lancaster. There's an exec jet. That's probably too high. No, 1,300 feet. It must be landing in Lancaster too. Alright. We've got a Delta E-175. It's going to fly over us from LaGuardia. Alright, then we have a United 767 from Zurich heading into Dallas. It'll be a couple minutes out. How's everybody doing out there? 11 likes. Thank you for that.
Jet 372, 3 mile final, 26.
Jet 372, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26, Jet 372.
Hopefully you saw the UPS 767. I could move back here a little bit. You might be able to see those better. Back a little. You see the Philly arrivals better. More room in back of the house. All right. So we're watching for United 53 coming in from Zurich into Dulles. I hear one out there somewhere. That one just flew by us, north of us. Oh, that was the Piper Cherokee. I don't think that's what I hear. It's probably just a lawnmower or something. Sure sounds like a plane, though. I think it's over west of us. Yeah, it might be a lawnmower. All right, let's see if this jet takes off from Lancaster, Embraer Phenom. So one landing at Lancaster. I want to go back there. We were there briefly yesterday. And thanks to everyone who stuck with us, even though they couldn't hear me. And we had like 27 likes, which is really cool. I want to go back there on a nicer day with less wind. And I'm going to have audio, actually. I think I'm going to try it on a Saturday. Maybe this Saturday if it's nice. Because I think it'll be busier. It's usually pretty busy. I don't know why my... No, I know why. Alright. Let's try that. That might help.
Park it at the line.
So United right now is at 21,000 feet.
Left hotel ground point.
Well, that should come down quite a bit till it gets here. It's still a few minutes away. So United 767, United 53, coming in from Zurich, Switzerland, heading to Dulles. Let's see what's behind that. I don't see any more Dulles arrivals close behind that. Right now we have that Embraer E175 from LaGuardia, if I can find that one. It's pretty high up. If it doesn't have contrails, I probably won't be able to get it on camera. I actually have my laptop bungeed down today so it doesn't blow off the table. Thought maybe I lost the ATC, but it looks like it's still good. Alright, so that one's past us. I never saw it. There's a jet that just landed at Lancaster. Alright, and then United's just about over the airport now. The airport's northeast of me, like maybe 5 miles. Let's see if we can find this one. I'm also trying out my new zoom switch here, so bear with me. I'm practicing with it. I switched my panhandle over to the other side too. There's something behind me, but I think it's a chainsaw. Alright, so it's over the airport right now. I should be able to see it. We have a nice clear blue sky here today. That's why I decided to come out here and do this. There it is. Alright. Wish me luck.
Sorry, 20597, Lancaster Tower, roger.
Alright, this is United 767 from Zurich. Pretty cool view, huh? No contrails, but you can see the United colors. That one's headed to Dulles. We'll be there in like 15 minutes. It's probably around 16,000 feet right now. And when it's straight up above me, I'm gonna lose it on the camera. Like right there. And it's flying right into the sun, so that's about it for that one. Hopefully you're able to see that. So what do you think? Hey Janet. Rainy, windy, and overcast. It's clear and pretty chilly and windy here. But I wanted to try this again. Alright, looks like we have one taken off from Lancaster Airport. We have one that just took off, or that just it's flying over, but I don't know if we'll see that one. It's at 6,000 feet. Might be able to see it. It's east of us. See it yet. And then the other one took off from Lancaster and turned to the south, so there was one, there was a Bombardier Global that passed us to the north. See any of these? There's a Cessna flying back and forth to our northwest. If I'll be able to see that, it might be too far away. If you hear that noise, I think that's a lawnmower. Let's see what else is coming. All right. There's an AT-20 from LaGuardia that may be passing just east of us. As far as the Dulles arrivals, I don't see any more soon. I don't know if we'll see that AT-20. That's at 28,000 feet. Not unless it's got some contrails. That's actually pretty far north of us. We're not going to see that. Where the Cirrus is, that's not that far. Looks like it's doing some aerial photography or something. It's flying back and forth. Alright, so hopefully the audio is good today. I was a little disappointed in yesterday. Even though it wasn't a great day and they weren't that busy, but still. I'm impressed that people watch for 45 minutes without being able to hear me, though. Alright, there's a KLM Dreamliner headed down this way. A little ways out. It's probably the next Dulles arrival. Hopefully that'll come over us. Get some local action here. I don't see anything around us right now. Anything going into Philly? Not right now. Well, there's another UPS flight going into Philly. Probably a few minutes out. Coming from Oakland, a 767. We'll try to catch that one when it goes by. So actually, they're a little north of us, but they're a little lower. So they're usually pretty easy to spot. If you saw the last one, have you gone the same way? That's the last UPS flight. Thanks everyone for joining us. It's Pensy Plains. I'm Scott in my backyard in central Pennsylvania. Hi CC. Hi Daniel. Daniel Slack from the UK. Good to see you. Sean McGovern from Maryland again. These are all coming your way, Sean. Well, I don't know what part of Maryland you're in, but they're heading to Dulles, hopefully. Catch some more of them. Should be another round coming through soon. They come through in bunches. I think I hear a plane. Maybe not. I hear something. It's probably another mower. Alright, let's see where KLM's at. KLM's over New Jersey, which doesn't sound close, but it'll be here in a few minutes. Assuming it comes this direction. I think it is. Most of them do. I noticed they've been rerouting some of them a little further to the south here this week, but I think they're still close enough to see. Here's a Gulf Stream coming in from the west. It's pretty high though. I don't know where it's going. I thought maybe it's going into Lancaster. Can you guys hear me all right? Yeah, I noticed I didn't see any other streams live this afternoon again either, so thought what the heck, we'll give it a try. Seems to be everybody's day off. I'm thinking I'm gonna try Baltimore on Thursday. But we'll see. It's still gonna be pretty cool tomorrow. Should be warming up Thursday, and it looks like it should be mostly clear. And the wind should be favorable for if we're at the garage there. We got to see him in the same direction we saw him the last 2 times we were there. Seemed like everybody enjoyed the shows from the garage in Baltimore. Sure. Okay, so this one's flying to our northwest. You might be able to see this. Look. Should be just coming north of us shortly. This is a Gulfstream G500. It's like it came in from the west somewhere. Hope you like the tree. We have lots of trees around us. If we didn't have trees, we'd see everything. My neighbor's outside. Try not to get them on camera. They probably don't care, but. Alright, it's up here somewhere. There's one out there somewhere. I just don't see it. It's probably already passed us. Alright, I think it passed us. I missed it. It's probably too far or too high. Alright. There's another one coming this way. Oh, that's that Cessna that's going back and forth. It's going to be further away this time, so probably won't see that one. Delta from LaGuardia to Indianapolis. I don't know if that'll come this far. There's one going from Newark to Houston.
Tower left on course from my 26.
737-900. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to have some contrails. But in the meantime, how about this? We've got vultures. If I can find them. Yeah, they're gone. Alright, let's look for this one going into Houston. I don't see anything yet. Oh, there it is. Alright, this is the United 737-900 going from Newark to Houston. Get that on camera for you. Where are you? I'll have to fix that. Alright, sorry. It's out there somewhere. There it is. Alright, it's the, what did I say was United? 737 going from Newark to Houston. It's southeast of us. Some nice bright contrails. Sorry about all the movement there. I had to shift a little bit, shift my feet. Probably stick with us until it gets behind the trees. Hey, if they're gonna generate those contrails, we can see everything against this clear blue sky.
Tower, CM65, 6 Whiskey, hold short, 26, ready to go.
Sounds like something's taking off from Lancaster soon. They may come this way. If they go straight out, they'll come right over us, but a lot of times they'll turn.
TBM 656 Whiskey, Lancaster Tower, roger, and flag on way heading, runway 26.
That's the United 737 going to Houston.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26, 656 Whiskey.
So you can see we're in a pretty good spot if you're a plane spotter. A lot of the traffic coming from the northeast to the southwest or midwest flies over here. Most of it's pretty high, other than the Dulles arrivals. Speaking of which, so I'm going to have to find out where that UPS flight is. Should be getting close. Trying out my new switch, remote zoom switch, Janet. There goes that one off to Houston. All right. Let's see what else is coming here. All right, gonna see UPS here in a second, and KLM's a couple minutes out. All right, UPS. Should be over there momentarily.
247, Lancaster Tower, Roger, hold short runway 26, waiting IFR release.
Should be there now. There it is.
CVM 56 Whiskey, contact departure, good day.
Departure, see you later, 656 Whiskey.
I don't know if you can see that. It should be right there. There it is. That's UPS flying into Philadelphia. Which is a hub for UPS, which you would know if you've watched any of our streams from Philadelphia. Like the one last Friday. Our first stream from the parking garage. Let's see if I can catch it over there. It is.
Currently 247, fly runway heading, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Behind the tree. Might see it again though. I don't see it. Alright, we're watching for KLM. This should be over us momentarily. Flying over Reading right now. KLM 787-9 Dreamliner from Amsterdam to Dulles. It's KLM 225. And we got a small plane flying north of us. Also, we have a United plane coming into Philly out there. Here's the small plane I was talking about. If I can see it. Where'd it go? Behind that branch somewhere. All right, we got a United flight going into Philly. United 737 MAX 9 from Denver. There it is. That's United heading to Philly. Nice bright blue United colors. All right, now we're watching for KLM.
So 247, you can proceed on course and contact Harrisburg. Have a good day.
On course over to departure 727, great day.
Figure out where to put the legs of my tripod here in the way the least. Where are you, KLM? All right, KLM is just approaching Lancaster Airport. Fix something here quick. Just KLM Dreamliner coming in from Amsterdam, headed to Dulles. Out there somewhere. Oh, there's a small plane. Oh, they're just flying over us. Is that Southern Airways? I think that's Southern Airways Express headed to Dulles. All right, where's KLM?
Pigeon 454, Lancaster Tower, roger that. Fly runway heading runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Should be able to see it now.
Take that
There it
454,
is.
Lancaster Tower,
All
runway
right,
heading.
there's
Clear for takeoff,
KLM.
runway 26.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 26, vector 454, how do you hear?
Yeah, the kid's
I
next
heard that one
door.
loud and clear, thank you. I didn't hear the first one.
Lancaster
Out
Tower,
there,
Vision Jet 514, Victor
that's
Kilo,
KLM.
15 miles to the east, inbound, what's the weather?
Vision Jet 514, Victor Kilo, Lancaster Tower,
The
straight for 26,
Dreamliner from
report 3 mile
Amsterdam
final.
going to
Straight in for
Dulles.
26, call 3 mile final, 4 Victor Kilo.
Sorry, I have to lean over and point the camera straight up. Or as close to straight up as I can get. I'll lose it in a second. And there it goes. If the sun wasn't behind me, I'd follow it back the other way. Alright. I said they come in bunches. So there's a bunch of them that come in around the same time. Okay, there's an exec jet behind that. Or an Embraer Phenom. Just took off from Lancaster. Might be able to catch that one. And it's turning a little bit.
Contact departure, good day.
Should be over to our east though. There it is. Little show on the way up there. That's one that just took off from Lancaster. It's turning to the east, away from us. It's an Embraer Phenom, exec jet, a corporate jet. But we also have this one. I'm not sure what it is, but it's way up there. Contrails. And that one flying over us too. Thanks everyone for joining us as Pensy Planes. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for being with us. I appreciate all your support. We also have the options for super chat, super stickers, all that good stuff, and memberships. If you're interested in any of that, interested in supporting the channel at all, didn't have to drive here, so it's not really costing me anything. But you know, anywhere else,
Whiskey Foxtrot, like
gas
Roger, to right down, runway 26, report midfield.
All right, right down 1 for 26,
we go to
midfield.
Philly or Baltimore or Harrisburg. Still back there behind the tree. All right, let's see what that was. See if anything else is coming by. All right, so that one we saw earlier was Southern Airways. That's probably United 2030 from LaGuardia to Houston. No, we already saw that one. LaGuardia to Houston. Is there another Houston flight? I don't know. Maybe that's not the exact jet. Huh. The only thing I see out there is the Houston flight, which I thought we saw before. I'm confused. All right. Well, we got another UPS flight going into Philly. This will be a 757. Trying to catch that for you. 757 coming from the west into Philly. Should just be coming visible here shortly.
Yeah, we're going to fly van for 4, Victor Kilo.
There it is.
Jet 514 Victor Kilo, trail up at Hotel Ground Point 8.
Hotel over ground 4, Victor Kilo.
Jet 57 Whiskey Foxtrot, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, 26, on Whiskey Fox.
That's the UPS 757 going into Philly. Must be UPS hour. What I should do is go up on the roof sometime. I know Janet doesn't want to hear that, but actually she kind of suggested that one time, so I guess it would be all right. Up on the porch roof, it's mostly flat. I just have to get all my stuff up there. I don't know if it's worth doing that or not. All right, there's also an American Eagle going from Harrisburg to Philly. Just north of us. I think I missed it. That should be pretty low though.
And wind check at the field is 350 at 13 gusting 25.
We may see that one come out from behind the trees. It just took off from Harrisburg, which is like 20 miles from here. And should be over there somewhere. Oh, there. I think it just went behind that tree. All right. Well, it looks like we missed that one. So there's an American Airlines 737 headed to Dallas. It's going to be flying over us. Won't see it probably unless they have some contrails. Aer Lingus is a few minutes out, heading into Dulles in an A321. Hopefully we can catch that one. All right. So much for contrail. So again, I'm thinking we're probably gonna go live in Baltimore on Thursday, probably around lunchtime again. a little after lunch. I noticed that British Airways is flying a 777 in there now. And when we were there last 2 weeks ago, they were still flying the Dreamliner. So I want to try to catch that one if we can.
And Vision Jet 7 Whiskey Fox.
This
Left
evening,
Echo.
like 7:30 or something like that.
Echo, ground plane.
Left Echo, ground point 8 Fox.
I don't see any contrails. So again, we're watching for Aer Lingus too. That's a few minutes out. There's also a Delta E-170 coming this way to Memphis, which will be pretty high too. And it's a smaller plane. Is anybody still with us? Anthony Valillo. Good to see. Yeah, those aren't my trees. I can't do anything about them. Mike Tango Flight Line. Where are you going? So you're in Lancaster? Flying around tomorrow. Alright, I hear something. I don't know where it is though. Hear a plane. That's the American Airlines flight going to Dallas. It's probably pretty high. I can't see it. No contrails, I guess. Alright, Aer Lingus is over Reading, a few minutes out. So yeah, we did this one time before. I think it was back when I first got my camera in the fall. Like I said, at the end of that one, we had the British Airways A380 and the Lufthansa 747 fly over. Which I think, if you saw the thumbnail for this stream, I think that was the A380. British Airways A380 flying over my house. It's pretty chilly out here in the wind. So, just wanted to try this again after our little foray into Lancaster Airport yesterday with our audio issues. Hopefully you're not having audio issues. I don't know what the problem was. I just probably didn't have it plugged in right or something. Alright, so we're watching for Aer Lingus. We also have this Delta E-170, which is going to be high. I don't know if we'll see that one, but we should be able to see Aer Lingus. It's the A321. It's a little smaller, but should be low enough that we can spot it. "21 likes. Thank you for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know where you're watching from if you haven't already. Alright, Aer Lingus is almost here. It's approaching Lancaster Airport. We also have Southwest. We'll probably see that one first. Southwest is going to be flying north of us into Philly. I hear something again. Could be military or something. I don't see anything over us. We got that Delta E-170 is probably the closest one we have. See if we can catch Southwest here. Not sure which one we're going to see first. Should be able to see Southwest very soon. In there.
Sugar 3, just Echo Delta Lancaster Tower. Can you give me your direction of departure, please?
Alright, why can't I see it there? There it is.
Sugar 0 Echo
That's
Delta. What's your direction
Southwest
of
flying
departure?
into Philly. Alright, then we got Aer Lingus heading into Dulles.
Cougar 0 Echo Delta, roger. Proceed on course, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Oh, it's already. Is that it? That's way up. That looks. Oh no, that's not Aer Lingus. That's the Delta E-170. It was way up there. Okay, should have Aer Lingus shortly.
Lancaster Tower, number 9370 Alpha is 12 miles to the southwest inbound for a full stop with Miss Juliet.
We're 9370 Alpha Lancaster Tower, roger. Enter left downwind, runway 26, and report midfield.
Turn left downwind, runway 26, report midfield downwind, 70 Alpha.
Watching for the Aer Lingus A321. Happened there. It's just coming over the airport now. Should be able to see it when it's over the airport. There it is. It's up there somewhere. Seeing it with my eyes is one thing. I gotta find it with the camera. There it is. That's Aer Lingus. It's an A321 from Dublin to Dulles. And again, I can't go straight up and down with the camera, so that's it. And I got the sun behind me, so they just fly right into the sun. And
Lancaster Tower, roger. Proceed on course, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Gonna try to fix something here. Little tripod issue.
Number 9370 Alpha, safe type aircraft.
We have
Roger.
this one that just took off from Lancaster, but they turned. Okay, well, I'm gonna hold off here. We got British Airways 777. A couple minutes out. British Airways 777 coming from London Heathrow. Speedbird 7 Whiskey. It's in the Reading area right now. That should be easier to spot. And again, I've noticed that British Airways started flying a 777 into Baltimore the last couple of days. So hopefully we can catch that one if we get down there on Thursday. I think it'll be Thursday. There's something flying by us. A little plane flying by us to the southeast. I don't see it though. Looks like I should be able to see it. It's either really low or really high. Really low. It's 2,100 feet. All right. Still got a couple minutes to British Airways. I don't know why I can't see that. Should be like due east of us. Must just be far enough away that I can't see it. And here's another one coming towards us. It just took off from Lancaster. It's been doing touch and goes from Lancaster. Hi. It's my neighbor. All right, this one should be coming by in front of us. Cessna Skyhawk, November 926 Charlie Romeo. Looks like it's coming right towards us.
Skyhawk 6 Charlie Romeo, traffic ahead and to your left, inbound for left downwind 26, Cessna 2500 indicated.
You just hear them talking to Lancaster Tower.
70 Alpha, I didn't copy that.
Should see that.
Roger, thank you. For 6 Charlie Romeo, did you copy?
Yes, traffic is sight, manufacturer. 6 Charlie Romeo.
Roger, thank you.
Are you? You think this would be easier? Oh, there it is. It's further away than I thought. I got a couple minutes for British Airways.
Track 505 Lima Papa, Lancaster Tower, turn left on course, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Turn left on course, runway 26, takeoff, 505.
Dropped my mic. I said I never did find that on the camera. We'll watch for British Airways now. There's American Airlines north of us going into Philly. I think I already missed it. Something's flying over us. What is that?
Number 90370 Alpha is residential downwind for 26, full stop.
I hear something.
Track 70 Alpha, runway 26, middle in.
All right, British Airways is over Reading.
70 Alpha.
We also have an American E-175 coming in from the west going to Philly. Let's see which one gets here first. I don't want to miss British Airways. I think that's a train right here. There's a railroad over behind us. You can't see it from here. All right. What else is coming? All right, behind that one we have a Saudi 777 coming in from Jeddah into Dulles. It's not far behind British Airways. All right, we should see them soon. might have a small plane flying in front of us here. A Cessna Skyhawk. Didn't have much luck finding the last one. So they're taking off from Lancaster Airport and turning left south to our east.
Runway 205 Romeo Juliet, Lancaster Tower, hold short, runway 26, landing traffic.
All right, British Airways is approaching Lancaster Airport. Speedbird 7 Whiskey, 777 from London Heathrow into Dulles. So there's got some contrails there. See if we can catch them quick. Way out there, not sure what that is. Some contrails.
Left at hotel, say intention. Taxi 7 Sierra Alpha, Roger, taxi back to runway 26 via Delta with me, say direction of departure.
It's pretty far away. That's probably Virgin Atlantic flying into Atlanta. So we're in that direction. All right, Speedbird should be visible any second.
205 Romeo Juliet, turn left on course, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Maria Speedbird. Watching for the British Airways 777 flying into Dulles from London Heathrow. Probably hear that one. It's right over the airport right now. That's not it. There it is. Can't seem to find it on camera though. How do you miss a triple? Oh, there it is. Bigger than life, huh? All right, let me see if I can get that on the back side. Just missed it on the front side. I don't think we're gonna get it. Well, I think you saw it momentarily there. It's hard to find it in the sky there. That was the British Airways 777. There we got an American Eagle. I think I already missed that one. Flying north of us into Philly. Got another American Eagle flying into Philly. I'll try to get that one. And we also have Saudia coming into Dulles shortly. All right, American Eagle. Should be seeing it. There it is. Yeah, just caught that the last second. Hard to find on camera. I need to get better at that. All right. There's a United E175 coming into Dulles. That one might be tough to pick out, but we'll try. And then behind that is Saudia. The 777 from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Behind that is Air France 777 into Dulles. So watch for this United E175. We'll see if we can find that one. I don't know if I couldn't find a 777. So this is United 4045, Mesa Airlines. Oh, we also have American 2300 coming in from Phoenix to Philly, an A321. We should see that one first, if I can find it. All right. Should be over there.
3238 Victor for Lancaster. Just called for Lancaster.
So American 2300, Airbus A321 from Phoenix headed into Philly.
Roger, runway 26, taxi via Delta cross runway 31.
See it in that area. There it is. Got that one. That's an A321 going into Philly. American Airlines.
Set 9370 Alpha Lancaster Tower, roger, proceed, I'm sorry, left on course runway 26, clear for takeoff.
All right. What's next? I think we're just waiting for Saudia now over Reading. Oh, we got that little United E175. They're over the airport now. That's going to be a tough one to pick out. He's flying into Dulles, though. Should be coming right over us. I'll practice on that one so I can get the 777 behind it. I hear something, but I don't think it's that. All right. Just about over us. There it is. I think it's too high already. It's just, that's a small one. It's not easy to see. All right, 777's next from Jeddah. It's also a 737 MAX United coming in from Newark to Dallas. Well, that one's probably not very high. I don't know if I've seen that flight before. All right, we're watching for the 777 from Saudi Arabia. It's just about over the airport. We got that one. Just missed it. That was an American Airlines plane going into Philly. And we got a C-17 flying out there too. A C-17 flying out north of us. Might be able to see that. I don't want to miss the 777 though. There's a C-17 out there somewhere. We're just about, there it is, I think. Is that a C-17? Yeah, I think it is. All right, there's a C-17. I gotta watch for the 777. All right, that was a C-17, and there's a 777. Got that one. That's Saudi coming in from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, heading to Dulles. Boeing 777. Sorry, I haven't been able to watch the chat here lately. I'll check in here soon. That's the 777 from Saudi. Leaning over here looking almost straight up. All right. That was pretty cool. A C-17 and a 777 there, almost in one shot. All right, we got an American Eagle going by into Philly. Now we have a United 737 MAX 9 going into Dallas.
Baron 7254 Papa.
Let's see if we can find the American Eagle. There it is. That's the American Eagle heading into Philly. Saw a couple hundred of them the other day. Probably.
323 Victor Lancaster Tower, turn left on course from 26, take off.
Alright. And we should have that. No, that's not the one I wanted. So the Delta E175 is going to be probably too high. And then we got the United 737 MAX just approaching Lancaster Airport now. Watching for the 737 going from Newark to Dulles. Wouldn't think it would be that high, but it was up to like 19,000 feet. Lucky I bungeed my laptop. It's not, hopefully not going to blow over today. I want to say it's not going to, because that would assure that it does, but hopefully.
7254 population, tower flight runway heading, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
There it is, 737 from Newark. It's up there somewhere. I think I missed it. Couldn't find it on camera. It's way up there. All right. It's kind of hit or miss. Got a E145 coming into Dulles from Manchester, New Hampshire. CC. Behind that, we have the Air France 777. I wish I could find that one for you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to spot an E145, but I'll try. Thanks everyone for watching. X1000YT, thank you for joining us. I'm using Flight Radar 24, but yeah, I'm not like pointing it at the planes.
Tower, VisionJet 514, Victor Kilo is ready to go here, runway 26,
Just
we're going to be VFR Southwest.
looking at them on the map and then
and have a good day.
trying to find them with the camera. E145's over the airport now.
VisionJet 514,
It's going to be
Victor
a hard
Kilo,
one to spot,
on
though.
course, runway 26, clear for takeoff. On course, 26, clear for takeoff.
Since it's coming from New Hampshire, and CC was kind enough to help us out today, I want to find it. There's something else flying over though. I don't see it yet. So what happens is I see it with my eyes and I have to find it on camera. But this one I don't even see with my eyes. It's a small one. Should be just about over us. Oh, there it is. Way up there. Can't find it. It's too small. All right. Air France should be a few minutes out. Air France is over Reading. Not reading. We've got a jet. Jet just took off from Lancaster. We should be able to see that one. That's what I hear. There's something. Oh, there it is. Is that it? I don't know if that's the one I'm looking at, but there's something way up there. That kind of looks military, if you ask me. Can't find that one. There's also something way out there. See some contrails out there. Just can't find them with the camera. There they are. Not sure what that is. I don't want to miss Air France though. So that was probably that United going from Newark to Mexico City, or the American JFK to Dallas. I'm not sure. They're both out in the same direction. I don't know what that other one was that flew over us. I said it kind of looked military to me. All right, Air France is approaching the airport. The 777 from Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. Air France 50 November. I don't know if you can hear the wind. It's pretty windy. Should be able to see it any second. Watching for Air France, the 777. It's over the airport now. It's like 5 miles east of us, northeast. There it is. That's Air France. Boeing 777 from Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, heading into Dulles. About 15 minutes out from Dulles. Should be around 16,000 feet or so. 3 miles up. Pretty good view of the 777. That's one of it. Nice and clear. How's that? 3 or 4 777s we're seeing now. All right, we've got a United CRJ coming in from Providence. We haven't had much luck with those little planes, but And we got a United 737 from Boston to Dulles. Coming up in a few minutes. I see Discover out there going into Philly. It's not coming this way. Okay, and there's a Swiss. Swiss from Zurich is a few minutes out there behind them. A330. That should be a good chance of spotting. There's an exec jet going into Reading. I don't know if we'll see that. Thanks again for joining us, everyone. This is Pensy Plains. My name is Scott. We're doing some backyard plane spotting near Lancaster, Pennsylvania, under the approach to Dulles from the northeast. So we get all the European flights and the Middle East and New England. All those flights fly over us into Dulles. Like I said, they're about 3 miles up when they fly over us. Let's check my batteries. Actually gonna go grab something here. I got a second. Didn't know how long I was gonna be out here. Didn't plug in my laptop. So I'm gonna plug it in now. But I did secure my laptop with a bungee cord to the table so it won't blow off again. So far that's working out. Alright, so we got this E145 from, CRJ 550 from Providence coming his way. A couple Southwest planes out there too. They're going to be high, but we'll just hope they have some contrails so we can spot them. I don't know if we're going to see this little one again. We'll give it a shot. How far are we into this stream here? Been out here for a while now. We got 14 people watching. Brendan Sherwood. I did not hear about the meteor. That's interesting. If I knew it was coming, I could have spotted it maybe. Oh, we got two. These are probably the two Southwest planes I was talking about. They're way up there, but they got some nice contrails showing. There's two of them. There's one. They're headed to the southwest somewhere, probably like Nashville or something. I don't remember. There's two of them out there. I'm trying to find the other one. There it is. That's the second one. They're 737s, of course. Yeah, I probably wasn't going to find that CRJ. I don't know how clear you can see that. You can see the contrails pretty clearly. That one's way up there. That's probably up 30,000 feet or higher. I can hear them a little bit. I don't know if you can hear anything on that ambient mic that far away. I'm sure you can hear that one, but some of the lower ones maybe. And again, when you get straight up above us, then I can't film them anymore. So that's the first one is Southwest 463 from Windsor Locks to Nashville, which is at 40,000 feet. That's very high. Second one is Southwest 3057 from Boston to Austin at 36,000 feet. There's no way we would have seen them if they didn't have the contrails. And we got United 721 to 737-900 coming from Boston to Dulles, couple minutes out. We got a 777 flying over us from the east, from JFK to Cincinnati. Maybe we'll get lucky with some contrails on that one. And there's a Delta connection flying north of us into Philly. So keep an eye out for all of them. And we just had an American Airlines flight pass us going into Philly too. That one was further north for some reason. Try to catch this Delta connection 717 from Detroit going into Philly. I'm still practicing with this new switch. Alright, I see it out there. Right about there. That's a 717 flying into Philly. Delta connection. That's zoomed in as far as I can go. So that's a couple miles north of us. It's probably close to 10 miles north of us. And probably about 2 miles up. And, oh, there's the 777. Oh, there's another one out there too. Didn't catch that one. Where are you? Why can't I find that? It's not that high. I should be able to find it. Right out there. I can't see it, but look at that. That's really cool. I wonder if I can get that yet. That's that 777 I was flying out of JFK. Really cool contrails, but it's straight up above us. I can't get it on camera now. See if I can get this guy.
Afternoon, Lancaster Tower, medevac LV1.
There's a big bird flying around up there. Couldn't find that one either. Alright, so that was that Kalita Air 777 flying from JFK to Cincinnati. It just flew over us with some bright contrails. We're waiting for the Swiss A330s up above Reading now. Got an American Eagle flying into Philly. We'll try to get. There's a helicopter flying into Lancaster. I think that's too far away. Should we see that? Excuse me. American Eagle coming in from Minneapolis. Should be passing north of us, heading east into Philly. There's a bird up there. Right there. Check out that guy or girl. Oh, there's a plane. Oh, where is it? Maybe you can see it. I can't see it on my screen. All right, we're watching for the Swiss A330. There's also a Delta 767 going from JFK to LAX. It's going to pass just south of us like that 777 just did. So it has some nice contrails, and I'll catch it before it's directly over me. Right now we're watching for the Swiss A330. They're both going to be in the area around the same time. Swiss is approaching Lancaster Airport. Try another minute out from there. I hear something. Got that little an exec jet or something flying over us way up. All right, watching for Swiss. Anything good behind that one? What's that? Etihad flying into Atlanta. I don't think that's coming over this way. All right, Swiss is just about over the airport. So I'm watching for that 767 to the southeast. There's the 767. I just can't find it on the camera. It's way up there. Now it's got contrails. All right, I gotta watch for Swiss. Swiss is over the airport.
Man, Tower LV1's got the hospital on site.
LV1 under.
This is a Swiss A330 flying in from Zurich to Dulles. There it is. It's right out there. There it is. All right, that's Swiss. The Swiss A330. Wind seems to have died down a little bit. Not that it's affecting them up there at all. That was Swiss. All right.
Scott 748 Mike Kilo, Lancaster.
We got an A319 coming into Dulles from Windsor Locks. Never did see that Delta 767. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us for some backyard plane spotting. Impromptu. Near Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching from. Rob Bates, good to see you. Thanks for joining us from Altoona. Well, these Philly flights are, most of them are probably flying over Altoona on the way in here, or close to it. All right, so we got a United A319 from Windsor Locks going into Dulles, just about over the airport now. Watching for an A319. It's a smaller target. It's going to take some skill to find this one. It's over the airport.
Sorry, calling ground, say again. Okay, my kilo is approved as requested. Contact tower when ready.
There it is. Alright, there's an A319 coming in from Bradley International Airport in Windsor Locks, Connecticut, on its way to Dulles. Hopefully you can see that clearly. And we're going to leave
Tower,
it
Skyhawk 926,
there.
Charlie Romeo.
Skyhawk 926, Charlie Romeo, Lancaster Tower.
926, Charlie Romeo is 10 miles to the southeast with Kilo inbound for a full stop.
Let's see if we have anything more interesting coming in here yet.
Skyhawk 926, Charlie Romeo, enter left base runway 26, report 3 miles.
Another American
Left
Eagle
base
going by into
26, report
Philly.
3 miles, 926,
Two more.
Charlie Romeo.
We got Southwest going into Philly. Looking to see if there are any more Dulles arrivals out there. Not seeing any for a while. Okay, the British Airways 777. It's over New York now, but it won't take them long to get here. Little guy, Grumman Cougar, south of us. We'll see that. Got an Embraer Legacy. Looks like it might be going into Philly. And then an American Eagle. Looks like it's on the flight path to Philly. It's also an American. That's an E175. We're probably not going to see that. I hear something. It's probably that Cougar. Roaming Cougar. It's probably over there behind my trees in the backyard. Let's focus on the Philly flights. All right. Embraer Legacy. The bird's gone now. Should be out there somewhere. So if you were with us in Philly on Friday, we did not only plane spotting, we did some ship spotting and some train spotting. There it is. Behind the branch there somewhere. I saw it once. It's a little one, so might be hard to see. Then we got American Eagle coming behind that. If you're watching, don't forget to let us know where you're watching from. Click that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I saw it for a second and it was gone. All right, so American Eagle should be flying over momentarily.
Southwest, going to be in for a
Got some contrails out there. Not sure what that is. That's probably American A321 from Philly to San Francisco, I guess.
Report midfield.
Yeah, I think that's an American A321 that just took off from Philly. It's probably already up to 20,000 feet or so. Maybe higher, I don't know. That is southeast of us, headed west to San Francisco.
Skyhawk 748 Mike Kilo, Lancaster Tower, runway 26 at Golf, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
I can hear it. I can hear the wind. And it's going behind the tree in our front yard. Nice clear contrails though. It's very far away. All right.
Lancaster Tower 9026, Charlie Romeo.
Anything else coming?
Skyhawk 6, Charlie Romeo, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land 26, 9026, Charlie Romeo.
All right, we have a Southwest flight, Southwest 3022 from St. Louis, 737-800. It's going to be going by flying into Philly. I don't see anything else coming into Dallas. There's a FedEx flight going to Memphis.
Left base 26, report 3 miles, 20597.
British Airways, that's right. Probably about 20 minutes out. It's over New Jersey. 777. My neighbor's phone in the driveway. All right, let's get Southwest. Daddy's home.
Lancaster Tower, baseline 2.
Baseline 2 tower.
I am holding short of 826 on the close section runway.
All right, watching for Southwest from St. Louis.
Baseline 2, cross runway 8.
Lancaster Tower 3338 Victor, we are on the RNAV for 26.
Skyhawk 3338 Victor, Lancaster Tower, report Hatfu.
Report Hatfu 3338 Victor.
Should be out there now. Oh, where are you, Southwest?
Baseline 2, roger.
It's possible you can see it and I can't. Oh, what is that way up there? Where's Southwest? Did I just miss it? I guess I missed it. Must be further north than some people. Oh, there's some contrails way out there. I hear something. JetBlue. That's probably JetBlue from JFK to San Francisco. It's probably the contrails I saw. I just missed Southwest. I never saw it, even with my eyes. I think that one's farther north. Maybe not. I don't know how I missed that. Blue against blue sky. All right. So we got American Airlines 737 west of us going into Philly, followed by United, and we're not going to see that. It's going to Harrisburg. Wonder if we might be able to see this FedEx plane heading into Memphis. It's probably way up there, but it's a 777. Hope for some contrails.
Lancaster Tower, Sky 531 Golf reporting midfield 426, we'll stop.
Sky 31 Golf, runway 26, clear to land.
26, clear to land, 3 Golf.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Got 15 people watching, 29 likes. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
6 Charlie Romeo, turn
Must be
left
nobody
at
else
hotel,
on today.
right at
Huh?
Delta, cross runway 31 to Aerotech.
I noticed that earlier. I didn't see any other streamers on.
Go 20597 traffic, 6 o'clock inside.
Hoping we see this FedEx plane, 777.
Climbing, type unknown.
If not, we'll have
We got that traffic in sight, 597.
Roger.
American Airlines.
Traffic to me, Baron 88 Kilo Bravo, just out of Smoketown.
There's a Cessna Skyhawk flying just north of us.
Baron 88 Kilo Bravo.
Looks like I should be able to see that.
Altimeter 3030. Have traffic heading to your left inside of a mile inbound on the left base from a 26, a Skyhawk 1000.
But I don't.
The other in sight.
I have the Skyhawk inside, 88 Kilo Bravo.
Roger. In November 88 Kilo Bravo, additional traffic for you probably won't be a factor, but on a 6-mile final runway 26 is a Skyhawk 2500 descending.
Okay, I'll be looking for that traffic on runway 88 Kilo Bravo.
Lancaster Tower, wind check.
Wind 320 at 16.
FedEx 777 is just about over the airport, but that's up at 36,000 feet. I think I actually hear it. I hear something. There's also a CRJ flying over us into Cincinnati. Hoping we got some contrails from this FedEx plane. Otherwise, I probably won't see it. But, I mean, it's a 777, so
6 Charlie Romeo, affirmative, cross runway 31 at Delta.
you never know.
31 at Delta.
And if you weren't here earlier, I'm thinking probably going to Baltimore, BWI on Thursday. Probably start after lunch again. And we hope to catch the British Airways 777 landing there in the evening, close to sunset.
20597
Something new. I haven't seen them there before.
Number 2 following traffic.
Last week we were there, we saw a Dreamliner. I think this is FedEx plane.
Traffic on a 5-mile final.
I think that's the FedEx 777.
Clear to land 26, number 2, got the number 1 traffic in sight, 597.
Right there.
Scout 333 Victor, your number 3
Heading
following
to
Scout traffic
Memphis,
joining the
right?
left base, about a 2-mile left base at 1,600. The other
From Newark.
We'll be looking
North
for
to
that traffic,
Memphis.
3338 Victor.
Roger, continue on.
That's a FedEx 777 going from Newark to Memphis at 40,000 feet. So I can hear it.
3338 Victor, got that traffic in sight, Lancaster.
Roger.
We're waiting for the British Airways. Was that a 777? I forget. Going into Dulles. This is FedEx.
Scout 31 Golf, turn left at hotel, right at Delta to Aerotech, cross runway 31 with me.
Left at hotel, taking Delta over to Aerotech, cross runway 31 with you, 3 will go.
So everything coming west from the New York City airports, Newark, LaGuardia,
Lancaster Tower, 3338 Victor,
JFK flies right over us, but they're really high.
On final, just want to see how the spacing is here.
Expecting clearance on final, 3338 Victor.
So it sounds like Lancaster's got
Tower, it's looking pretty tight from
an arrival
view up here,
to
233 Victor.
American.
323 Victor, Roger, continue.
American Airlines going into
3
Philly.
If we don't have the room, expect to go around and join the left downwind.
They got to go around.
Expect to go around, join left downwind.
Go around
we
and
don't have the room,
Lancaster.
3 Victor.
That one's headed into Philly. That's 737-800. I still hear FedEx, but that's really bright. Wish the sun wasn't over there.
Tower 80 Kilo Bravo, clear north. Have a good day.
There, an 88 Kilo Bravo, for change approved. Good day.
Let's see, the sun moved a little bit.
Just,
oh, there it is.
Victor, I think I brought you in a little
That's
bit.
FedEx, one we were just watching.
Fly the runway
Behind us to the west. Well, it looks like it's moving fast now, doesn't it?
We'll join left downwind, 3 Victor.
Check out those contrails. It's loud too. All right.
Go 20597.
There's a nice big gust of wind.
Echo, left at Echo, and then right from Delta there.
So that was FedEx 6030 heading to Memphis.
Right on Delta there,
An American A321 from San Diego coming into Philly in a couple minutes.
Dog 333 Victor, you're now number 1, runway 26, clear to land.
Right. British Airways over Allentown.
3338 Victor.
A few minutes out. British Airways 777. I don't know if there's anything behind that.
Check that 372 Lancaster ground.
So I think we're going to watch for this British Airways 777 and then we're going to wrap it up. I don't see much behind that.
Tower,
Medevac Lifeline 2, Lancaster Tower.
Unless we see something interesting in the meantime.
Departure with a left turn out to Lancaster General, Kilo.
Medevac Lifeline 2, present position, clear for takeoff. The wind 320 at 8. Left on course is approved.
How's everybody doing out there? Thanks for joining us. I hope you like this. It's something different. I just decided to go out and out in my backyard and do something. 29 likes. Thank you for that. We're still live, right? Oh, we're still live. All right. Keep an eye on this British Airways 777. And if I don't see anything else interesting behind that, we're going to call it a day and wrap things up here.
Alpha 8 Tower.
The Delta flight
Alpha 8,
coming over us from JFK is very high. That's an E175.
Just off of Lancaster General here, northeastbound up the Reading.
And there's a JetBlue A321 coming this way from JFK.
LV1, Roger. Transition is approved. The altimeter 3031. Traffic just departed Lancaster to Lancaster General.
There's also an American 737 from LaGuardia coming this way. British Airways is behind that.
Lifeline 2, traffic just departed Lancaster General helicopter. They have you in sight.
The United 737 west of us making the turn to land at Harrisburg. Then we got that American A321 from San Diego headed into Philly. That's probably the next one we're going to see.
Tower 3 Victor, give a wind check.
Talk 333 at Victor, the wind
Watch for that one.
330 at 13 gust 19er.
It's getting pretty windy here. I heard it just said gusts of 19 knots at the airport, so that's what we have here. We're very close to Lancaster Airport. Where I was yesterday, that little experiment didn't go so well, but had some audio issues. Still not sure why, but I guess it's fine now. And my laptop blew on the ground yesterday. That wasn't fun. The grass was so thick I didn't even notice that it fell. I looked down at the table and it was empty. Alright. So looking for the American A321. I'm getting pretty cold too. My hands are cold. I think we're around 50 degrees, but the wind makes it cold. I'm tired of wind. Alright, it should be out there. I haven't been able to catch the last couple coming this way. Where the sun is or something, I just can't see that way. Yeah, I don't see it. It should be right out there. Maybe you can see it on camera. They're flying a little further north now, I'm not sure. Yeah, I just didn't see that one.
Talk 3 Victor, you can turn left at Echo and continue Delta at Aerotech.
Should be seeing it now.
Echo, continue right to Delta, back to Aerotech. 323 Victor.
And I don't see it.
Lancaster Tower, Lifeline 2 is landing assured, LGH.
Lifeline 2, roger, for change of breeze.
Alright. I don't know why we're not seeing those. I think I hear JetBlue flying over us. Got this 737 going into Dallas from LaGuardia. There it is. And some contrails.
Lancaster Tower, baseline 2.
Why can't I see that? It's way up there.
Baseline 2, tower.
I'm holding short of 826.
Can't see it on camera. I can see it with my eyes.
Baseline 2, cross runway 8.
Should be right out there. It's way up there though. Oh, there it is.
Jet 372 Lancaster ground, I have your clearance, advised, ready to copy.
That's very far up.
372, you're cleared to Harrisburg as filed. Climb maintain 3000. Expect 10,000, 10 minutes after.
That would be American 1043 from LaGuardia to Dallas.
Squawk 4231.
It's at 34,000 feet. I don't know how I didn't see that American plane going into Philly. Alright, watching for British Airways.
Exit 372.
British Airways over Reading.
Baseline 2, roger.
Don't see anything close behind it. So we're going to call this our last plane. Hopefully we'll see it.
LV1 for change approved.
Winch approved, have a great day, LV1.
British Airways, speed road 291, 737, coming from London Heathrow into Dulles.
Cougar 300 Echo Delta, Lancaster Tower.
So thanks to everyone who decided to join us today.
Cougar 300 Echo
Wasn't even expecting to do this. I saw the sky was nice and clear. And I wanted to check things out after yesterday's little disappointment, I guess. We got 30 likes. Thank you for that. Betsy's still there. Cece's still there. Thanks for helping us out today. Our fabulous moderators, Betsy and Cece. They're also moderators for Logan and Flight. If you haven't checked that out, Mike's a friend of the channel. Check out his channel if you have a chance, and you guys can post a link if you want. I don't know when Mike's going live again. I think we're going live Thursday in Baltimore, though. Thursday after lunch, 1 o'clock ish. And hopefully we'll catch that British 777 landing in Baltimore, which I haven't seen there before. So if you haven't already, don't forget to click like and subscribe. If you have already, thank you. Thank you to all of our subscribers. And we do have memberships available now if you're interested in that. Along with super chats and super stickers and all that YouTube stuff. If you feel like leaving a tip there. And we also have the PayPal link. Would be greatly appreciated. It helps with our expenses when we travel to Philadelphia and Baltimore. It's a 2-hour drive for me in Washington. And of course, you have to pay to park in the garage at some of those places. So it's a big help. But like I said before, we don't expect anything. Just glad to have you with us. Appreciate your support of the channel in any way. Let's get this guy before we go. Hello. You got a worm or something? All right, British Airways. Speedbird just approaching the airport now. There's American Eagle. See if I can get that one quick. I don't know if you saw that one or not. No, that wasn't American Eagle, that was American. A319. All right, get ready for Speedbird. Hopefully I can get this, and then that's going to be our last plane. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us, for all your support in whatever form that is. Just being here, clicking like and subscribe. It all helps us out.
Sector 372 Lancaster Ground, runway 26, taxi via Delta,
Should
cross
be
runway
seeing
31.
92nd. It is. There's Speedbird. That's the 777 from London Heathrow going to Dulles. All right. I think that's going to do it. I don't think I'm going to get that on the other side. It's flying right into the sun. So, thanks again, everyone. We'll close it out on this note. That was a Speedbird 777 from London. Where'd you go? There he is. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Thanks for being in the chat, liking, subscribing, and look for us probably Thursday afternoon in Baltimore. So, everyone, have a good night. It's almost night. Have a good night, and take care, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.